Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, I'm Rachel and I'm going to be doing my pregnancy update for weeks 15 and 16. Today I'm basically going to talk about what's going on with the babies and their development, and we had an appointment Monday, so I was just turning 16 weeks. We had a doctor's appointment then, so I can talk about that. We also found out genders at that visit, so this is the first update I'm doing since finding out their genders, and I thought it would be appropriate if I incorporated our gender reveal decor. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna link it in the iCard so you can go watch our gender reveal. That was super fun, absolutely hilarious, and we had a blast doing it, so definitely make sure to watch that. I'm also going to talk about some of the items that I have on my registries for a new experience with twins. We're coming from having no babies, so we're starting from scratch and we're gonna jump right in with 2 babies. So I'm gonna talk about what I've registered for and my symptoms. So let's get started. I'm gonna talk about the babies first. They're both the size of an avocado, and I think that's insane, especially because I'm not really showing very much, so I'm not sure where they are inside me. So pretty big, size of avocados. Their eyes have developed enough that they can sense light perception. I think that's the coolest thing. As an eye doctor, that's their eyes are working at this point, even though they're still sealed shut. So they'll actually, when I can feel them, they'll respond. When you put a light up to your belly, they'll respond to that. I think that's so cool. The bones inside their ears are developed enough that they can hear sounds. The thing they can hear the best is my voice, because it's internal, and I think a little later on they'll even be able to hear external sounds too. So that's pretty cool. They are gaining muscle mass all over their bodies. Later on, I think they'll start gaining fat underneath their skin, but I don't know, because on the 3D ultrasound we got, I could already see a fat roll on the ankle of our boy. I think it's hilarious. It's the cutest thing ever. And then their hearts are pumping actual blood through their bodies, so they're becoming more and more self-sufficient every day. As far as my symptoms, it's all pretty much the same. One thing that has ramped up lately is my round ligament pain. It's this sharp pain kind of on either side of your uterus, way down low. And it's if you do a sudden movement, it'll be this sharp pain that catches you off guard, and it hurts for just a few seconds and then goes away. It especially happens at nighttime when I'm asleep and I absent-mindedly move or roll over. That's when I really am noticing it, and it'll jolt me awake, and it's very annoying. So I asked my doctor at my appointment what I can do to help with that, and can I stretch or whatever. She basically said intuitively, whatever you feel you need to stretch kind of in your groin region, however you feel you can stretch that, that's what is gonna help. But she said even that may not help. I feel this is crooked. That's better. Okay, so definitely more round ligament pain. Breathlessness I've already experienced just since I've been filming this. I talked about this last time. It's crazy. I can't keep my breath. And it's even more so, I've noticed I haven't been able to eat as much during a meal because I'm already losing space in my stomach, and it must be happening with my lungs as well. My feet have been swelling. It's definitely, I can correlate it with if I eat something saltier that day, or if I'm on my feet all day, my left foot swells way more than my right foot. It is very weird. I can tell that my left foot is bigger than my right foot, and when I can really tell is when I try to put my feet into tennis shoes to take Rusty for a walk. My left one is so tight and uncomfortable, I have to unlace it and pull it apart to give my foot some room. So that's not good. I talked to my doctor about it. She said, we'll keep monitoring my blood pressure to make sure that that's not going up, which my blood pressure is 160 over, oh, I'm sorry, not 160. Whew, that would be bad. It was 110 over 62. So my blood pressure could not be better. It's actually really low, and they're not concerned about that at all. It's just every time I sit down, she said, try to put your feet up. Speaking of which, put my feet up here. Yeah, she said every time you're sitting, put your feet up. Try to take some time throughout the day to get your feet elevated above your heart. So we'll try to do that. I had been doing so well with nausea. I haven't had any nausea really for 2 weeks until today, of course. So today was pretty rough. I don't know, the whole morning and even early afternoon I felt rough, and I had a headache and I felt sick, and it was just kind of like back at week 9, just a crummy feeling day. I was very tired at work too, so I don't know where that came from. I'm still taking Diclee just at nighttime, 2 tablets at nighttime. I haven't had to take it during the day at all, so that's good. And I think today was just maybe one of those random days, but I got through it. I feel a little better now. So that's pretty much it for symptoms. It's not really anything new. I'm also going to go over, I got some maternity clothes, some actual maternity clothes, and I'm gonna show you those later. I'm gonna do a little try-on session, and then I'll do my bump update too. I forgot to mention those things. So those will be coming up a little bit later. So right now, I'm going to talk about my registry. And I have some pictures that I'll link in here as I talk about them so you can kind of see what the items look like. And I've also gone through and made a link. It's in the description box below for everything I'm gonna talk about today. So if there's anything you're interested in, you can just scroll down to the description box and it'll take you right to that item. My registries are on Amazon, Target, and the Fluffy Penguin cloth diaper website. The first item is the Revolution Flex Dually stroller, and I picked it in the Canyon color because Brad's favorite color is orange, and I just didn't really care. This was recommended to us by our cousin, and she said for like a double stroller, this one works for like as a running stroller, and it also will fit through a standard doorway. So I thought that was really important. I can't imagine like getting a stroller, falling in love with it, and then it won't fit through a standard doorway, and you have to like unload everything and tip it to get it through a door. It's something I never would have thought about. So I registered for that stroller. It's pretty expensive. It's like 640 bucks, but I guess sometimes it goes on sale. There's another one where you can like click your car seats into it, and I don't know if I should get both strollers because that sounds really convenient. I know I'm gonna want a jogging stroller, so I'm definitely registering for that. And then I think maybe once we start using the stroller and figuring out what we need, we may have to go back and get the one that you can click the car seats into. We'll have to see. Which brings me to the next item. I picked the Graco Forever all-in-one car seat. A couple of reasons I picked this one. I researched car seats to death. And I'll also mention, I'm using the book, the Baby Bargains book, the most updated one for 2017. It's amazing. I don't know what I would have done without it. It tells you what you need to buy new, for sure, because of safety regulations, what is okay to buy used, and then if you are buying it new, it gives you the best item for ratings, the best item for value, and then just like some that are crummier, and this is based on thousands and thousands of reviews from a bunch of women all over. So highly recommend it. I'm using it. I literally went through it for each item and picked what I registered for based on that Baby Bargain book. I have a link to that below too. It's been a lifesaver, and I guess it saves the average person like 1,500 bucks or something. So I'm thinking with twins, 2 times that. So it'll save us a lot of money. So anyway, this car seat is great because 2 reasons. Let me put it back up here. It will transition with the child all the way through when it's a booster seat. So it's from infancy all the way up to 125 pounds. So I joked with Brad that like, I'll be able to sit in it when I'm back at my postpartum weight. So anyway, it's really cute. They have a couple of different colors, like patterns. I just went with the standard gray one because the other ones were like $40 more per car seat. So that's like 80 bucks. I don't need that for just to have stripes instead of gray. So I registered for 2 of those. And the second reason I picked that one is because it's rated down to 4 pounds. Most car seats I looked at were at 5 pounds, like they were safety rated for. And just in case our babies are under 5 pounds each, I wanted it to go down to 4 pounds for sure. So that's another good plus. It's like the #1 best-selling car seat, very, very safe. So I'm excited to get those. I also registered for the Graco Pack and Play. It's the twin version of it, so it has twin bassinets. There are some pack and plays that have like a bassinet and another like bed thing, but I thought it would be good to have actual 2 bassinets. So a couple reasons I'm excited for this. For one, I think for the first few months if they sleep in our room, which I think they will, we'll probably just let them sleep in these bassinets. Secondly, if we travel with them, this would be their bed until I think like 4 or 6 months that they can sleep in the bassinet depending on their weight. So we'll just travel with this pack and play, and it'll be a multi-purpose thing. So very excited about that. It's reasonably priced. The diaper bag, this was really fun to pick out. I went with the Itsy Ritsy Triple Threat convertible diaper bag, and I picked the coffee and cream color because I think it'll just go with anything. I think it's really cute, and it's the top rated bag for twins. So it's got tons of room. It has a built-in diaper changing pad on it. Really, really excited about that. The Twin Z pillow. I'll talk about another nursing pillow I registered for on my Target registry in a little bit, but this one is the Twin Z pillow. It came highly recommended from another twin mom that does YouTube, and you can use it a couple of different ways. Like, you can put the babies in it, like let them lay in it so that they're kind of propped up, and you can also wrap it around yourself, and the middle section goes up on your back to like give you back support, and then you can tandem nurse with it. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of expensive. It's $100, and you have to make sure it has the cover with it. So anyway, I picked that one. I went with just a standard security camera for our like baby monitor. It's one that rotates side to side and up and down. I didn't know if I was gonna need 2 actual cameras, and if I could have those 2 cameras go to one device that I could look at. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do there. I think I can set this one camera up to where I can rotate it to look at both of them. So I registered for that. There are some really expensive baby monitors out there, and this one was only 50 bucks, so if I hate it, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna do everything. I have like a bottle warmer, one of those boba wrap things, a humidifier, some cloth diapering stuff, some swaddle blankets, you know, the general stuff. And then I went with this bathtub. It's the Angel Care bath support, and I picked the gray color. I'm only getting one of them because I feel like I won't be bathing them both at the same time until they're at an age that they can just like sit up in the bathtub by themselves. And if I need to go back and buy another one, I can if I need it, but I'm not gonna do 2 of those. I don't like the idea of like the baby bath insert things that have the mesh. I don't know, I just don't like the idea of it getting wet and then like having it sit out to dry. I just don't like it. So I'm gonna get this one. It looks, I'll probably lay like a wet towel on it so that it's a little more comfortable for the baby, but I thought that looked like a good bathing thing. This is the baby carrier I picked only because it was like $75 cheaper than like the next option, and it looks legit. It has 4.5 out of 5 stars with over 1,000 reviews. I think it looks fine. I don't know if they're gonna be in baby carriers for a while, so I don't know. I have registered for 2 of them for when we get to that point, but I don't know how big they have to be to go into a carrier. I imagine I'll probably wear them in a wrap before I do a carrier, but we'll see. So I definitely wanna have the option, especially for Brad. And let's see, I think that's it for my Amazon registry. One thing that someone suggested is to register for a lot of laundry detergent. Since I'm gonna be cloth diapering, I guess you go through quite a bit of laundry detergent. I thought that was genius. So I registered for some just regular old Tide, which is like the best thing for cloth diapers. And then moving over to my Target registry, this is the Halo Sleep Sack. I've heard these are amazing to like put the baby in at nighttime because it acts as a blanket, like it keeps them warm, but it's not risky like a blanket is. Putting a blanket in their crib is a no-no because of SIDS. So I registered for a couple of those. I keep saying I got that, like I bought it. I did not buy that yet. I registered for 2 of these sleep sack things, and it also like wraps around and Velcros them in so it acts as a swaddle. I think those will be awesome to have. I did a sleep sound machine, and then this is the other nursing pillow. It was 55 bucks. I think that this looks ergonomically, well, it's called Ergo Baby. I think ergonomically this thing looks awesome. Like I picture myself sitting on the couch or in a glider. It's not gigantic, so I can like take it with us on trips and then just set it down and tandem nurse. That's how I picture it in my head. We're gonna see how this goes. I may never tandem nurse because it may be overwhelming, but we'll see. The bottles I picked are the Avent or Avent bottles. I was talking to a friend and she was saying that like, and this doesn't really make sense because if you exclusively breastfeed, I think, or if they're still latching, then the calorie density of your breast milk goes up. So they only ever need 4 ounces of breast milk. Does that sound right to you guys? I need to do more research on breastfeeding. But like if you are exclusively pumping, and feeding them out of bottles, then you need to give them more because the calorie count in your breast milk goes down. So you need like 9-ounce bottles, but if you are still letting them latch, you only use 4-ounce bottles, something like that. I'm gonna have to research it, but I've registered for both sizes of bottles, and I'm not gonna like put all my eggs in this one basket because I know certain babies prefer certain things, like different bottles. So I got a couple of Avent ones, and then I got the Nuke in UK. I might be totally butchering these. And I got a couple pacifiers. I like the ones that have the little animals attached to it so that if the passy falls out, it's less likely to go all the way to the floor. The little stuffed animal might catch it, maybe. And then I picked like Burt's Bees products for their baths, for their shampoo and body wash and lotion. And then a couple of really cute like towels that have the hat thing with an animal on it. Those are super cute. This is all really fun. And now we know that it's a boy and a girl, like clothes are gonna be so much fun to shop for and register for. So that's everything on my registry. Not everything on my registry, but everything I will talk about. A couple of things I'm not sure if I'm gonna get are a DockATot. I'm not sure if it's worth the money. They're very expensive. I just don't know if they're worth it because I'd have to get 2, of course, and they're like $200 and something. So if you have any like excellent experiences with the DockATot, let me know. Let me know if it's worth it. I just don't know. And then the Owlet monitor, the one that goes on their foot that measures oxygen and heart rate and a couple of other things. That I think will give me peace of mind for sleeping. I don't know if that's worth it either. I know they do a twin discount where they'll give you 50% off the second one, but you have to like ask for it. And then they do a 10% military discount too. So that would make it not so overwhelming to get 2 of them at once. So we'll see. I'm iffy on those. I don't know if they're just like these luxury items that we don't necessarily need, but I'm sure when we're at a point of total sleep deprivation, we'll just be like, let me buy whatever is gonna help me sleep. Okay, so yeah, I will show you the maternity clothes I just got. They're from Pink Blush Maternity, and they were kind enough to collab with me, so I'll show you those, and then I'll do my bump update. So I just got my first order in from Pink Blush Maternity. I'm really, really excited. It was very hard to select only 3 items, but this was the first. My head's probably gonna be cut off for a lot of this, but so this is the first item. It's just a maternity top, and I loved it because it has like this crisscross in the front, which kind of, I don't know, I feel like my upper body, like chest region is getting a lot bigger along with my belly, so I feel like it kind of is flattering on that region and makes it look more feminine. And then it has plenty of room here to expand. I feel like I already look a little bit pregnant when I wear this, and it definitely gives me room to breathe. And I've just paired it with these jeans. I've had these jeans forever. I honestly cannot believe I was able to cram myself into these things. It was a struggle, but I got them on, and I think it goes really well with this top. And then I just put some wedges on. So wedges are kind of my go-to when I want to wear a heel because they are a lot more comfortable than like stilettos. So, okay, this is the second item that I got. I absolutely love this. It's just a loose kimono, and I think it looks absolutely adorable. I just paired it with the same jeans I had on, a plain white shirt, which I think this will start looking really cute when I have a bump. And then just this wrap is beautiful. This could be used so many different ways. It could be like a cover up for the swimming pool. It's gonna work summer versus winter because it's not real heavy, so it's not gonna make me really hot in the summer. It's just like a beautiful, you know, it just adds to the outfit, I think. So I'll give a little bit more close-up of the design. And this one is, I think, my favorite. I showed it to Brad and he was like, oh, that's perfect, we can wear that and like go on a date night. Sold. But it's just like this form-fitting dress and has a sleeve on it, which is nice. It has a lot of room to grow. There's plenty of fabric here for the later months. I think the model in the photo looked like she was, I don't know, 7 or 8 months pregnant. So I think I'll be able to wear this for a long time. And it feels like the pattern is, I don't know, distracting from my hips feeling like they're gigantic. So I think it's just very slimming, and I almost, yeah, I guess I look pregnant in it. I'm still kind of at that awkward stage where I look like I just got bloated or ate too much. I'll get a close-up of the material. It just feels really nice and good quality. Ruche on the side, that's always flattering. Very, very happy with all of this. All right, here's the bump I've been working so hard on. I think it's really popped out this week. I feel like it's more prominent when I lay down. Like when I lay down, I can put my hands down and really feel that there's a bump there. Maybe I'll try to lay down. Yeah. Getting bumpier. I might just stay here and take a nap. Thank you so much for watching. I have so much fun doing these, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy looking back on them, especially if I end up having a singleton pregnancy down the road. I think it'll be really fun to look back and see, like, week by week how the pregnancies compare. So if you ever have any questions or anything you want me to address, please leave them in the comments below. You guys are always so helpful when I have questions about products or about bottles or cloth diapering. You guys are just like amazing and supportive, and I'm very thankful for the community that we have with YouTube. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to us, hit the subscribe button. We don't do just pregnancy updates, we do lifestyle vlogs too, and my husband is hilarious. I tried to get him to come into this video tonight, but he thought it was like a girl thing, so whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.